Hey everybody, welcome back to part 3 on the Seek Outside 4-man teepee and stove. We got the little short aluminum tent stakes with it, and this I will be definitely upgrading because as you can see right down there, with the little bit of wind that's blowing, the wind blows and it pulls the right off of those stakes. The wind catches there and lifts it up. Now of course on the inside it has those that flap, and you can lay blocks of wood, which of course I would right now if we were out camping with this. Okay, now that we're inside, I want to... Hi, Jess. Hi. I just want to zoom in over here. On the bottom, along the edge, and that goes all the way around, there's like a 6-inch flap there. And you can lay your firewood along the edge or whatever you want to secure that down. And of course, in the winter time, because there's no floor in this, you can pile snow up on there or ice or whatever. There's also tie-outs and anchor points all along the edge, along the bottom. You can see them there. Okay, speaking of our anchor points, along the bottom, we have 21 anchor points for your stakes. And then on the slightly above, up here, we have 12 guy line tie-out points all the way around. So that gives you some pretty good ways to tie this thing down and anchor it down on the outside. And then you have the exact same amount of loops on the inside as you do on the outside. So I'd say that's pretty sufficient. The other thing I didn't show yesterday is the large vent that's up at the top of the teepee here, and it's got a guy line that you can tie it out and open that up. And obviously you would open that when you set it up, but boy, that allows a lot of ventilation and airflow coming in through that as well. This is such a well-designed, well-made teepee and super lightweight, and we are going to go over all the stats, the size, the weight, and all of those characteristics coming up next, so stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and take the stove down, and this is so simple. All you do is lift it up a bit, draw it down out of the top, and take it out. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, now we're going to bring her outside. And I just want... all the other rings fell off, and take our damper out. But at first I want to show you these nice little rings. All you do is slide those all down. And take them all off. And I'm not going to do that yet because I just am demonstrating. You slide them all off. And then you take your damper out the end. And this will all unroll into one big sheet, and then you roll it up the other way. Take my damper out here so you guys can see that. It's got the ash blocker in it. All of our holding rings off.
1, 2.
Now you can see how that's going to roll right up. And it rolls right up and goes in its nice little bag. Okay, there's our whole, I think it was 8 or 10 feet of chimney right here. Okay, before we take the stove apart, I just want to go over the statistics for it. The stove is 14 inches long. It's 8 1/4 inches tall and 8 1/4 inches wide. The storage bag for it is made out of a really nice nylon material. It's got a super heavy duty YKK zipper in it. And the storage bag and the legs for the stove together weigh 6 ounces. The pipe here is 2 ounces per foot, and it's an 8-foot pipe, so 16 ounces total. The body of the stove weighs 24 ounces. So altogether, a very, very lightweight setup for a backpack stove. And all of this comes apart and fits in this nice little pouch to slide right inside your backpack. There, once you take the legs off, it comes apart just like that. Now I want to just show you, because we didn't do a video putting it together. Jessie put it together. And all by myself. All by herself. There's little grooves here, little slits, and the back piece, there's a groove here. Let's see if I can get that in camera. There's a groove right there, and this piece here goes right into that groove, just like that. It's that simple. You just slide it right in there, and do the same thing on the other side, and on this end do the same thing and put it in the bottom piece, put the bottom piece on top, and you're done. As you can see now, the stove is in the bag, the whole chimney is in there, the damper's in there, the legs and all the parts are in there. Go ahead and zip her up, Jess. There you go. Ta-da! Done. Okay, before we take down the teepee, thought I'd give you guys one last look at just how big that is and how much room there is in there. This thing is 115 square feet. It's 11 feet 10 inches in diameter, 6 feet 10 inches high. The tent itself weighs 3 pounds 2 ounces. That's without the added screen door, you know, the screen door on each side. And I don't have the exact weight for the with the added screen, but I can tell you that's just ounces. You have to look it up on the website. The pole, the carbon fiber pole, is 12.4 ounces. The stakes that it came with, those stainless steel stakes, are 9 ounces, and it gives it a total weight of 4 pounds 7 ounces for your backpacking weight. That is unbelievable for a tent that size. I added it all up, and for the stove, the bag that the stove comes in, the stove pipe, the tent, the carbon fiber pole, the entire kit of everything that we had in there is only 7 pounds 5 ounces. Alright guys, I just want to show you. It's in the bag, but I want to show you, if you had it in a compression sack, just how much this thing, how small it gets. But you can see that goes down pretty small. But they give you this huge stuff sack, which is awesome. So you can put all your other stuff in there. You can put the stove in there, or you can pack it separately, you know, the teepee, and then put your stove alongside of it and your carbon fiber pole on the other side, and still have room to put your sleep system on top of it, and then your clothes and your food, and fit it all easily in a backpacking size pack, and off you go. It is great for a bug out bag. It's great for a rustic camp, a winter camp, a fishing trip, a hunting trip. That is why I am so impressed with this and so excited to have it, and to be able to take this up to camp for winter camps and hunting trips. This is going to be great. And I just want to thank you all for hanging out with Jessie and I this weekend, and having our first test of our Seek Outside 4-man teepee and titanium stove. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye-bye.